Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another video in our series 30 Days of Insights. Um, so, what do we want to talk about today? I've been thinking about how we can place ourselves in a position to succeed in achieving our objectives, our goals, our callings. And in thinking about that, I realized that I have spent most of my life really relying on um, motivation, inspiration, that sense of fire that gets you moving, that, fuels you. Um, and also, I realized that motivation doesn't go a long way. And consequently, um, once motivation, inspiration peters out, I start to lose interest in whatever it is that I'm busy with, working on, and it becomes hard, it becomes difficult. I have always understood discipline to um, to mean something unwanted, something you do that you don't want to do, like taking cold plunges and doing hours long workouts, 4 o'clock in the morning. um, and so the thought of developing a discipline, um, it didn't actually tickle me at all. But what I'm beginning to realize is that discipline doesn't need to take those forms of those harsh regimes that we see people implement in their lives. Maybe it works for them, but part of this journey is discovering exactly what it is that works for you. And you are unique, you have unique experiences, you have a unique calling and a unique way of expressing that calling. So, what I understand discipline to mean for me now is developing the habit of consistently moving in the direction of my purpose, my calling, my aim. That might look like making a commitment of doing one thing that I know will set the tone, will create some momentum towards the project or the aim that I am working on. So that could be a discipline. Um, Another discipline could be, you know, um, walking 15 minutes every day. It's not a strict, harsh, intense weightlifting regime, but it is something that primes your body and your mind um, to incorporate exercise and a sense of well-being into your day. Um, and because it's only 15 minutes and it's only walking, it doesn't feel like such a big hurdle to overcome with regards to your purpose, your goal, your business, whatever it might be, because it's one action that will actually move you forward. It doesn't feel overwhelming. You'll often find that once you do the one thing, you are so inspired and motivated that you find two, three, four other things to do. But you have achieved your aim for the day in completing that one thing. So it might seem like you are, setting the bar low, um, or you are limiting what you're able to achieve. But if you think about it, over 30 days, you have achieved 30 things that move you towards your objective. And now there comes the element of discernment. We often get lost in productivity hacks and productivity ideas, the idea of just doing, being busy. But how much of what we do each day actually moves the needle on what it is that we are working on? We spend hours, weeks, months doing research when speaking to 10 people who we see as potential clients could have happened in a couple of days, and we could have had more information, more actionable information to move on. So we need to discern what is the one action I can do today that will actually really move me in the direction of my goal, as opposed to what is the busyness that I can do that kind of keeps me from doing the difficult thing or the thing that I feel I'm unprepared for. So I hope that this message resonates with you, and that it gives you something to think about, and gives you a new perspective on discipline and how to implement it in your life if you're not one of those hardcore warrior type people. So I wish you well, and I wish you a lovely day.